Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll be checking out all the characters in the brand new upcoming game Reverse 1999. But before I get started on the video, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and also turn on post notification bell so that you guys can always stay tuned as to when I post new videos. I'd really appreciate it. And if you guys are new here on the channel, I created a brand new Discord server, so if you guys have any questions, you can join the server by going to my channel description and you will see the server link there, and I will also post the server link in the comment section down below. And also, if you guys are interested in games such as Tower of God New World and Ether Gazer, I cover those games, so you can go ahead, click the channel down below and start watching those videos. But anyways, let's not waste any time. Let's hop right in. So as you guys can see right here on my screen, I'm on pridewin.com and we're basically checking out all the characters that are in Reverse 1999. Now, the game is not out yet. The game is going to launch on October 26th, I think. Yeah, October 26th. And these are pretty much all the characters that are in the game. And they also have upcoming characters, but I'm not going to cover them because they're not even in the game. But basically, I basically want to talk about characters that seem game changing to me. Like I don't know what they can do, but looking at their skills and what they can do, they look pretty decent. Like I can't really see, like I don't know how much damage they're able to do, of course, because the game isn't out. But I know that there was a beta test, like there was like a CBT, and people were playing the game, so I wasn't able to play the beta because I didn't even know that the game was around. But looking at these character skills, these characters look absolutely insane. So the first character I want to start off with is a knight. Now this guy, he is a 6-star. So basically the highest rarity in this game is 6-star rarity. It goes from 6-star, 5-star, and then 4-star. And I think it goes below that, but I think 6-star is the highest rarity in this game. So this guy, he seems like he's going to be an amazing DPS unit. And the reason why is if we read his, because okay, first things first, Reverse 1999, the gameplay is almost similar, not even almost, it's basically similar to 7 Deadly Sins, where you have to match cards and then you basically make your cards stronger. You make your skills stronger when you match them if you have the same copy of the cards. I haven't played 7 Deadly Sins in a long time, but basically it's similar to 7 Deadly Sins. So for his first skill, after 8778, Mass Attack deals 400% reality damage to all enemies. If any target is defeated, then inflicts 1 stack of rousing morale on all allies. Rousing morale when the caster attacks, damage bonus plus 50%, -1 stack after trigger. That is absolutely insane. 50% damage bonus to all of your all of your allies on your team. That's nuts. So basically, as soon as you use this skill right here, your whole team is going to do a bunch of damage because of this 50% additional damage bonus, which is absolutely insane. I think this is like the most crazy part about this guy's kit, the fact that he has a plus 50% damage bonus. Now we don't know like the scaling and how much damage he can do, but plus 50% is really nuts. So that's pretty much that's one of his skills. And for his second skill, Justice, he basically targets, like he does 1 target attack, deals 180% reality damage. I'm pretty sure reality damage is like some type of, I don't know, maybe like a class damage, because yeah, I think it's a damage type because it says damage type reality. So yeah, that's a damage type. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be weaknesses, and like basically you're going to be weak against certain damage types, almost similar to 7 Deadly Sins. If the target is defeated, Moxie +1 for self. I don't know what Moxie means, but if anybody played the CBT, you can go ahead and put, what Moxie means in the comment section down below, because, I didn't play, so I don't really know. So pretty much Justice is just attack, and that's pretty much it. And then, this Moxie stuff, I don't know what that is. And then for the Glory, he has Mass Attack, deals 150% reality damage to 2 enemies. And then I'm pretty sure this is like an enhanced version because it has 2 stars. Mass Attack deals 150% reality damage to 2 enemies, Moxie +1 for self. And then for the third enhanced version, he basically gets +2 for Moxie for himself. And I'm pretty sure these are like when you get copies of the character, because it says Mercy inside and stuff like that. So yeah, like this character seems nuts. Like that 50% damage bonus boost is absolutely insane. So that's a good start right there. Now for the next character is Ann Lee. Now this character right here, I want her. Like I hope that she's in like the game, like when, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a standard banner. I hope that she's in the standard banner because this character right here, I want her. Because looking at her whole kit, it basically her whole kit is summarized by control, support, and DPS. And that, you guys know, whenever you see a character that has support, DPS, and control in their kit, they're busted. For her skill, Scientific Ghostbuster, her mass attack deals 400% reality damage to all enemies. The caster enters Empower Incantation 1 status for 2 rounds. Empower Incantation, when a round begins, a random incantation gains +1 star. So, I don't really know what the incantation, it says a random incantation. I don't really know what that means. Does it mean like these stars right here? I don't really know. But for now, I'm just gonna guess that the incantation means that you get additional stars, like you basically get in like enhanced version for your attacks. I don't know, but the fact that she has 400% reality damage to all enemies is just crazy, and I'm guessing the incantation is pretty solid, so that's a good start. Now for her Taoist rune attack, she does one target attack, deals 200% reality damage. And if for her enhanced version, her second enhanced version, one target attack deals 300% reality damage, so basically 100% more damage. And if for her third enhanced, basically her enhanced version of this whole attack right here, her card, she does one target attack, deals 350% reality damage, and inflicts daze status for 1 round. Daze is basically stun. So the fact that she has a stun, like she has stun involved in her kit, is nuts. Like if you get 3 stars in her Taoist rune, you'll be able to basically stun, which is crazy. So this right here, this debuff is already pretty solid. Now for her next act, I'm gonna call these active. I'm just gonna call these cards. I'm just gonna call them skill cards. For her next skill card, Lily Nectar, this is basically just buffs. So for her first enhanced version, mass buff, damage dealt plus 15% and damage taken negative 15% for all allies last 2 rounds. This is absolutely huge. I'm not gonna read the rest of them because they're just enhanced versions of themselves. It's like the enhanced version of basically the first star. But plus 15%, like if you go maxed, that is plus 30% damage dealt, and damage taken is negative 30%. Like her kit is just absolutely insane. Like the fact that she has stun involved in her kit, she does good damage, and on top of that, she has additional damage and damage reduction in her kit. This character, I already want her. As soon as the game drops, she's my first goal for sure. I'm definitely going to get this character. And I'm not really going to read these because I don't really know what inheritance is. I'm gonna have to wait for the game to come out and actually understand what inheritance is. But so far I'm just gonna read the skills, and man, her skills look absolutely cracked. So that's Ann Lee. Now the next character that I want to talk about is Baby Blue. Now she is a 5-star character, so she's a lower rarity than the other 2 characters that we just covered. Now the reason why I want to cover this character is because looking at her kit, she has debuff and control. So for her, I'm pretty sure this is like a passive, I don't know, but for her first skill card, mass attack deals 250% mental damage to all enemies. So mental damage is basically a damage type. If the target is in stats down, negative status, or control statuses, inflicts nightmare status for 1 round on the target. Nightmare cannot act, dispels the effect after taking any attack. So she also has stun involved in her kit, but this right here says dispels the effect after taking any attack. So I'm guessing whenever she inflicts nightmare on like an opponent, she cannot get attacked. If she gets attacked, then it's going to dispel the stun, and the enemy is going to get out of the stun. I don't know, but that's basically what I see so far. But the fact that she has a stun involved in her kit is absolutely solid because stun units are really good. And then for her second skill card, Tea Party, she has one target attack, deals 200% mental damage. For her second enhanced version, she has one target attack, deals 200% mental damage, mental defense negative 25% for the target for 2 rounds. So the fact that this says mental defense, she's basically going to be a she's going to be a mental defense shredder, basically. Like she's going to shred defenses only for, okay, basically, let's say you have a unit that does, let's say you have a DPS unit whose damage type is mental. If you use her defense shred, your mental damage type DPS will be able to do more damage because she's going to have that mental defense negative 25%, which is absolutely solid. This basically states that she can't shred the enemy's defense entirely. She can only shred a certain damage type for that character. Like, if you guys understand what I'm saying, basically, if the enemy, let's say the enemy, you're about to attack the enemy with mental, like you're gonna have a mental damage type character, right? Let's say you're about to attack them. You want to use baby blue. You want to use her debuff so that she can shred their mental defense in order for your mental DPS to do more damage. So I feel like that's actually really solid. She looks like she's going to be a really solid character for mental DPS units. And then for her third enhanced version, she basically increases the defense shred by 35%, which is actually solid. And for Kov Syrop, this is her third skill card. She has a mass debuff, damage negative 15% and damage taken plus 15% for all enemies for 2 rounds. Wow. So, okay, looking at this says damage negative 15%. So I'm guessing the amount of damage that the enemy can do to you is lower, but the damage taken for the enemy is increased. So I'm guessing like you can do more damage against them, and they basically, their damage against you is debuff. Like they do less damage against you. So I'm guessing it's like a 50-50 type thing where, actually no, it's like 100% thing because they can't do a lot of damage to you, and on top of that they're taking a lot of damage. So I feel like her third skill card is actually pretty solid. Like basically defense shred, like her whole kit is defense shred and more damage. Really good character. So I feel like for like a 5-star character, Baby Blue is definitely going to be solid for sure. All right, let's go back. Now another character I want to cover. Where's she at? Oh, there it is. Eternity. Now I saw Eternity on their Twitter, and Eternity is a 6-star character, and I think her damage type. Actually, no. What is this? I don't know what that is, but her damage type is reality. This character looks absolutely nuts. So let's go ahead and read her first skill card. Now for her tags, it says nasty wound and DPS, so she's going to be a DPS unit. Her mass attack deals 300% reality damage to all enemies. This attack enjoys leech rate plus 50%. Now I don't know what leech rate is. I'm not gonna lie, when I first read this, I thought, I thought they meant crit rate, but I don't know what leech rate is. But the fact that it says plus 50%, that's a lot. So I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see what they mean by leech rate. Now for her second skill card, one target attack. The caster suffers current HP negative 10% and deals 200% reality damage. Inflicts 1 round of nasty wound on the target. So nasty wound is basically negative 50% healing taken. That is disgusting. Like the fact that she's able to reduce the amount of healing that your opponents can take is just nuts. And then her enhanced version is basically she basically does more damage with her, like she basically does more reality damage. But her second skill card is just really nice because the fact that she's able to reduce the opponent's, like the fact that she has healing reduction is really nice. So let's say there's going to be a stage where an opponent is going to heal a lot. Attorney is definitely going to be the character that you want to use if like the opponent is healing a lot. So really solid unit. And for her third skill card, she has mass attack, HP, current HP times 10% and deals 160% reality damage to 2 enemies. And the more you enhance this skill card, the more damage she can do. So looking at her kit, it seems like she's going to be an HP reduction character, and she's also going to be a DPS unit. So Eternity is definitely a character you want to pick up for sure. I mean, she's 6 stars, so it's not going to be easy, but I'll say if you're doing rerolls, I'll say Eternity is definitely a character that you want to stick with because that healing reduction and the fact that she's also a DPS unit is really nice. Now, another character I want to cover as well is okay. Now, if you guys are wondering why I'm not covering 4-star characters, or is this guy okay? He's a 3-star. If you guys are wondering why I'm not covering 3-star characters or 4-star characters, is because of course, like in games like this, 5-star characters and above will always be good and better than 4-star characters. But there's going to be certain situations where 4-star characters in this game can be good. So another character I want to talk about is DK. Now I don't know how to say her name. I don't want to say it wrong. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. But her damage type is mental. Now she is a DPS and a heal unit. So remember when I said that where's she at? Baby Blue is basically going to be a good unit to use with mental DPS units because she has that mental defense shred. So you want to pair up with a character like DK because she has mental damage type. Now for her first skill card, one target attack, she purifies all stats down, negative status, and control statuses from the caster and enters immunity for 1 round to the caster. This right here, this is already a win. The fact that I see immunity is already a win. The fact that she has immunity involved in her kit, she's definitely going to be a crucial character that you want to use in your team because I know for sure there's going to be enemy units that are going to just purge you with debuffs, and you definitely want to use DK in order to be immune to those debuffs. For 1 round to the caster, she also deals 400% mental damage plus the caster's attack times 100% Genesis damage. Now, Genesis damage, I'm pretty sure that's another damage type. I don't know. But 400% mental damage, that's a lot of damage. So she's definitely going to be a pretty solid mental damage unit. And she's 5-star, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that hard to get her. Now, for the next skill card, we have one target attack deals 500% mental damage. And then for her enhanced version of that, one target attack deals 200% mental damage plus the caster's attack times 50% Genesis damage. So it seems like she has 2 damage types because it says mental damage, but at the same time it says Genesis damage. So maybe she has 2 damage types. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But it seems like her multipliers are going to be insane. The fact that she has that attack times, that attack times percentage. She seems like she's going to be a pretty insane character in terms of damage. And for her third skill card, she has healing. Mass healing HP plus the caster's attack times 60% for all allies. If a target's HP is below 50%, she additionally HP plus for the target. So she's going to be a really good unit to use. Like basically, it seems like she's going to be an AoE healer because it says all allies. So she's definitely going to be an AoE healer. So her kit seems pretty solid. She has mental damage, she has immunity, she has purify as well, and she has healing. So she's definitely going to be that type of unit where she's going to work in a lot of teams because she has healing, she can do damage, and she has immunity. So I feel like DK is definitely going to be a solid character to pick up for sure. And the fact that she's 5 stars and she's not a 6-star, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little bit more easier to get her. Like getting her is not going to be that hard. It's still going to be hard. I don't know how the gacha is, but I did see from like the CBT that they had like if you do 30 summons when the game first launches, if you do 30 summons, then you're gonna get a guaranteed 5-star or 6-star. I don't know, but hopefully it's a guaranteed 5-star or 6-star. Hopefully. So those were pretty much the characters that I've like. Those are pretty much all the characters I like the most, to be honest. Like Ann Lee, I'll say Ann Lee is my favorite because she is a support unit. She is DPS and also a control unit. But DK is definitely up there as well because she has DPS and she also has healing as well. Eternity is also up there. There's just a lot of good characters in this game so far. Like I've been looking at their kits and just looking at them. Balloon Party, um, this character right here, she's a 6-star. She seems pretty solid as well. She's a DPS unit. Click as well. This guy, I've checked him out. He's a debuff unit and a debuffing unit and also a DPS unit. All these characters just look absolutely insane, but in my opinion, the main characters that I want to go for is either DK, Ann Lee, Eternity, where you at? A Knight, or Baby Blue. Those are like the top characters that I'm definitely going for, because just looking at their kit, it seems like they're going to provide a lot of value, especially Ann Lee and DK, because DK is a healing unit and also she does damage and she also has immunity. But yeah, man, make sure you guys prep up. The game is coming out October 26th. I'm really excited for this game. I'm definitely going to go live when the game drops. I'm going to drop a lot of videos, a lot of guides on this game. Really excited. I heard that this game's story is really solid, so I'm really excited about that. So I'm definitely going to be paying attention to the story a lot. Like I'm gonna, because I heard that the story is a lot. So I love when gacha games have intense, mysterious stories. So I'm definitely excited. But anyways, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't. And I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.